Welcome to Redefine Entertainment Review, where we review things, all things entertaining. Today we're going to be watching the new Avengers 4, officially titled Avengers Endgame trailer. My name is Steve.
My name's Ian.
And we are going to go through a little bit of what we think about the trailer. What do you think about this with the name being Endgame?
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed because I saw a lot of hype around Avengers Annihilation, and I mean, that just sounded so
No, I disagree. I did not like the name Annihilation. I think Endgame is perfect. They've said it so many times. They said it with Doctor Strange saying this is the Endgame. You had Tony Stark talking about how it's all about the Endgame, what's coming. To me, I think this is perfect.
I can see where you're coming from, but at the same time, Avengers Annihilation just sounded so much cooler. Like, there was a darkness to it, and the Russo said the title of the movie was going to be frightening or terrifying or whatever word they used to describe it. And Endgame is it's cool, but
Annihilation,
like,
people go, "Oh, is it Nihilus going to be a part of it?" And I'm like, I'm just glad that we don't have to have silly thoughts of who might be in it because of the name of the title, you know. Yes. And it's underwhelming, possibly, but I don't know. I think this has a lot of meaning to it, but I don't know. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
He's on his way back.
Hey, Spons. If you find this recording, don't feel better about this.
This has got to be part after the first battle on Titan.
Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Our food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it.
Which ship is he
when
in?
I'm drifting off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
I think Scott Lang was vaporized.
All of us. We lost friends. We lost family.
That's gotta be Hawkeye.
Ourselves.
Yeah!
This is the fight of our lives.
This is dark.
It's going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
He wiped out.
Wait, so that means he got out of the quantum realm somehow.
Somehow, which I think we all knew he was going to get out of the quantum realm. Like, that was... he had to because...
But he almost looks like he's showing up with a little bit of a mission, too.
Well, honestly, it looks like they
That was
doing...
dark up until that last second. That was probably the darkest trailer Marvel has ever done.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
Everyone is on the bottom. Did you see what Thor looked like? Oh my god.
Chris Evans, like Captain America in tears.
Not knowing what he's going to do if it doesn't end up working.
Now, one thing I'm going to say that kind of shocked me is one of the things that they were teasing is a time jump. Because they cast the older version of Scott Lang's daughter.
I think that could have been a time jump because the ship that Tony Stark was on is the Guardian ship. And clearly they're not there.
Yeah.
But that was their ship. So who was left over after all of that?
Well, you had Tony, Cap. It was basically all the originals.
Rocket.
Rocket
is on there.
Nebula,
Oh no, Rocket's on Earth.
Nebula.
Nebula.
Okoye.
No, I'm talking
Black
about
Panther.
on Titan. Who was left on Titan?
Oh, it was just Tony and Nebula.
Oh.
That was it. Tony and Nebula were the only
Oh,
ones
so now the
left
question
over.
is, where's Nebula?
Well, it looked like later in the trailer she was on the ship with him. So I don't know how they're lost, because I can understand Tony maybe
I mean, it
not
definitely
knowing how
was
to
just a
navigate
teaser, because
space.
that told us absolutely nothing.
No.
But
I'm certainly...
let's watch it one more time,
Fucking
and we'll see if we
excited.
can break it down a little bit more. So his helmet
See, one
is
thing-
repaired, kind of, because that was completely broken open before.
But he had the nanotech helmet, so I don't know how he has the whole helmet
Stay
put
on.
together this time. Remember he had the nanotech helmet that went around his
If
head?
you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just
He's
as the
definitely on the
drift
Milano.
in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen ran out tomorrow morning.
Ironic, since resources running out was why Thanos did the snap in the first place.
When
Yeah.
I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
I like the soundtrack.
Thanos' gear.
Thanos did exactly
Is that
what
the,
he
is
said
he
His
wearing?
hurt arm?
Is he wearing the
No.
helmet still?
He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
All
Yes,
living creatures, that's everybody.
They got Scott Lang on there.
Has gone, but he's not gone.
They think he's gone because
Yeah.
he's been trapped in the quantum realm. Yeah, see,
Oh,
Nebula's
Nebula,
on the
yeah,
ship
yeah.
with him.
Friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves.
That was probably a badass fight scene right there.
This is the
That's
fight
gonna
of
be
our
an
lives.
exciting
His
fight
family
scene to
definitely
watch.
got taken then.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, Steve.
I know it is.
He looked broken.
So
Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
they have a plan.
That has to be after Ant-Man shows up. Because how can they
Yeah.
have a plan without him?
Yeah.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. That got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that. That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Oh man. Only Ant-Man can make it funny even in a desperate time like that.
I
That's
think that was a
awesome.
perfect way to end it, though, because you're right. That was as dark as any trailer they've ever made.
But even,
so-
remember, he even said, he goes, "Is that a recording?" And he was like, "That's the front door."
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So-
Well, I hope you guys liked it. We could probably talk about this for the next hour. Check back. We have a lot more trailer reactions coming. Very soon, we're also going to have the new Game of Thrones trailer as well, so check back on that. And otherwise, enjoy living the comic book movie life. Peace.
See ya.